While basketball fans will be zoned in on tonight's NCAA Men's Championship, baseball fans have a lot to be happy about, too. 3 games kicked off the Major League Baseball season yesterday, but the rest of the teams kick things off today in earnest. Baseball and memorabilia go hand in hand, of course, and as Robert Frank tells us, one man turned his hobby into treasure.
This briefcase isn't particularly fancy, but don't be fooled by appearances, because it's holding a rare investment worth millions. We'll take a peek inside soon, but first, a little background on the white glove multimillionaire construction mogul who's carrying it. Jim Mansell is also a huge baseball fan with a big league addiction.
I buy expensive items, but I just buy them just to collect them.
And sometimes just to wear them. With his fiancée watching, Jim is casually sporting a rare 100-year-old baseball uniform. The hat alone is worth around $200,000 because it was once owned by legendary slugger Babe Ruth.
So cute, hon.
It's taken Jim decades to collect thousands of very valuable pieces of sports history.
I really have no idea how much money I've spent.
But this is just some of what he spent it on. He paid around $50,000 for a nearly 100-year-old baseball signed by Hall of Famer Christy Mathewson. It's now valued at $250,000. 15 years ago, he spent $65,000 on this Babe Ruth baseball bat. The rare wood was notched by the Bambino himself. One for each of the 8 home runs he hit with it. Price tag today, around $1.5 million. But of all the purchases Jim's ever made, the one he's most proud of is hidden in this handcrafted wooden briefcase. And memorabilia expert Dave Hunt is here to tell him what it's worth. Inside the case, a collection of 19 balls dating back to the early 1900s, all signed by presidents.
Theodore Roosevelt? That's impossible.
From Teddy Roosevelt to Barack Obama, not one chief executive is missing. It took Jim 20 years to hunt down each autographed ball. Harding's cost him $50K. JFK's cost about $18,000. Obama's he got for free as a gift. All in, Jim spent around $200,000 on the balls.
This is literally breathtaking.
Dave estimates the ultimate commander-in-chief collection could be worth between $1 and $2 million. And he puts the value of all the memorabilia Jim's amassed at around $20 million. Jim has no plans to part with any of his collection. In fact, he's only expecting his children to cash in once he's gone.
My goal is, when I pass away, to have an auction for my 7 children.
An auction that'll keep Team Mansell living in style for generations to come.
For a nightly business report, I'm Robert Frank.